Hi folks, this is Aaron Anderson coming at you from Peace, Love, and Hippiness. The next situation I come to discuss with you about is an owner of the Bullitt Bar in Orlando, Florida. His name is Matty Terrasi, Terrasi, otherwise known as Matty Bullitt. Also, the owner and operator at McQueens Social Lounge, owner-operator at Crow and Company, owner-operator at Bullitt Bar. I will show you these things. This scary-looking dude here that looks like he just got out of prison. Basically, these are the businesses that you should not be a patron to. Please protest and stay away from this guy because he is a violent, dangerous man who threatened me with physical violence and made me in fear of my life and safety. Here's another picture of him with his name here on the news. I mean, I tell you what, this guy is a scary looking dude. Yeah. So imagine if this guy came up to you and threatened to bash your head through a window. Here's another picture of this guy. I'm pretty sure he got all these tattoos in prison. So, Bullitt Bar, Orlando. We want to get a good look at his face. So anyway, I was protesting outside of his bar across the street about, 75 feet away, 50, 75 feet away, because one of his patrons had come out earlier. A lady ran out and kicked me in the nuts. And I have a picture of her and everything too. I'll look for it and find it for you guys later. But anyway, I called the cops on her, and her group of friends around her said whatever they said, and they said I came at her first or whatever, which didn't happen. There was no violence. She literally ran out of a bar and kicked me in the nuts with her boots as hard as she could. So I went back to protesting the government and a few other things 50 to 75 feet out of her bar because the cops didn't arrest her for assaulting me. And I was shining a bright flashlight into their club because there was a criminal in there who had just assaulted me and I was in pain. So anyway, kept shining my bright spotlight into their club because, they're harboring a criminal. The police didn't do their job in the first place. So anyway, I was holding two signs and protesting with loud music and shining the light in there. And Matty Terrasi, or Matty Bullitt, that scary looking dude that I showed you in those pictures, came across the street, 50 to 70 feet across the street, threatened to bash my head through a window, and then ran away after I showed him my tazer and mace. And I guess he ran away and called the cops like the little snitch he is. I guess he's not so tough after all, once I showed him my taser and mace. Anyway, the cops, 4 Orlando police officers came, and I was holding one sign in each hand and playing loud music. And they tackled me to the ground and injured my neck, which is already injured, and put the handcuffs on so tightly my wrist bled, and throw me sideways into a cop car. Then they proceeded to take me to the Orlando jail, and they charged me with some kind of, felony assault for showing my taser and mace to this dude who came over and threatened my safety, and I felt, in fear of my life because this scary looking dude threatened me. I guess in Florida it's okay if you feel fear for your life to shoot somebody, but not show them non-lethal options in which you're willing to defend yourself. So anyway, they left me in solitary confinement in the Orlando jail for 10 days with no phone call. During that time, someone stole the title to my house, which I had recently paid cash for, which hadn't been put in my name, and sold my property while I was in solitary confinement. Then I got out, and over the next, year and a half it took to even, sort of get this case dismissed. Basically, I would not be a patron to any of those bars I mentioned, including the Bullitt Bar, and please protest Matty Bullitt or Matty Terrasi. He doesn't deserve to be a business owner. He acts like a thug and a violent criminal that just got out of prison, and he's too big of a pussy to go to the court system and tell the truth. So I had to fight these stupid felony charges, which they never ended up really charging me with a felony. It became a misdemeanor, simple assault or something, but I honestly still don't know what's going on, because all I was doing was protesting, and he came over and threatened to bash my head through the window, and I showed him taser and mace. So anyway, please do not be a patron to any of his businesses. He should be broken homeless and lose his home for what he did. Thanks for listening, folks.